All right, okay. You guys liked this Robin read down pretty good, so I am back. And this time I've got notes because I missed a couple things in that video. So it's no secret, I think Sobbin Robyn is really manipulative, but it goes way deeper than the glaringly obvious surface points that I made in the last video. So here are some more big questions, big problems, big manipulations that I've noticed with Robyn, a lot of which go all the way back to the earlier seasons, right up to the present day moment. So first off, right here with this jewelry company, I see this going back and watching these older seasons. This to me feels like a power move. Despite all signs that the business was crap, that it was a terrible idea, that the jewelry was awful, and it was in no way ever going to be worth $12 million, Robyn seemed willing to basically spend the children's, not her children's, mind you, the children, like the other 15 children that were already existing, to basically spend their college funds for her terrible jewelry design thing. To me, it feels like she was trying to exert control over the other wives. I think this was especially pointed at Janelle. This felt like this was trying to position her over Janelle, who had previously been like the money person, the business person in the family. That's what all the wives said. And it just really felt like this was Robyn's chance to kind of force Janelle into doing something. And then in Robyn's delusional mind, be like, see, look, I'm better at business than you. I'm the better wife. All right, the next thing is the babysitter slash nanny. Now, yes, the nanny thing in COVID, that was crazy. We'll get there in just a second. But this was not new. I just saw in one of the earlier seasons, like maybe season 7 or 8, that Robyn had a babysitter. Now, why is that? We actually see Christine actually kind of blow her top and be like, why did you get a babysitter? I can't believe you've gotten a babysitter. Like, what is the point? Like, we don't need each other. Again, I think this is a power move from Robyn having a nanny. It makes her family, it makes her kids other, better, special. They can't be watched over there with all of those other heathen children. They have to be watched by a nanny. I think, especially in the earlier seasons, when we see all of a sudden she's got a babysitter and then it becomes a nanny, I think that was her also testing, like, how far is Cody going to let me push this favorite wife status? And yeah, just the separation of her family like this, like having a nanny for her kids, which are like, your kids, it's otherness, it's superiority to me. That's what it smacks of. Now, specifically, getting the nanny in COVID, during COVID, when Cody wouldn't even go and see his own children, wouldn't even go to his child's spinal surgery, that to me, ultimate betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. And it proves that this whole COVID thing, this whole COVID stunt, it was about isolating Cody and getting him away from the rest of the family, which he was happy to do. I'm not just blaming Robyn. Cody was ready to leap. He's a piece of shit. But the proof that they just basically had a stranger come in as a nanny who they couldn't trust what that person was doing, but family weren't allowed to be around, that proves that it was not really about precautions. It was about that otherness. It was about that superiority and that separation between her children and the rest of the family. And yeah, Gwendolyn and the rest of the kids were right to be pissed about it. That was a betrayal. So for me personally, the next big thing is the way Robyn puts herself in the middle of the relationships of Cody and the other wives. Now, despite the fact that they have all said over and over and over again, we don't do that. We don't get involved. We know nothing about the other wives and their relationship with Cody. Robyn, the martyr, somehow seems to always appear and be able to make appeals on behalf of the other wives. Oh, Cody, please be nice. Be a hero today. That is sinister. That is sinister. And again, it's that like victimhood, playing wholesome, but that's not what she's doing, is it? She's putting herself in the middle of their relationship, exerting control. And to me, the most sinister example of that was her trying to become the surrogate for Mary and Cody. When she said that, my stomach dropped. When I saw that clip of her saying to Mary, I'll be your surrogate. I'll carry a baby for you. I would have slapped her. I would have slapped her in her face. I would have put that baby down and slapped her in her face. Because that was nothing but control. Oh, you can't have a baby. I'll have the baby for you because I'm the good wife. Let me do it. I'll do it for you because you can't. Christian charity, my ass. Last but not least for me, it's Robyn's family story. It doesn't add up. She talks about growing up in the church, growing up in polygamy. There's not really that much evidence of that. Because her mother, when she remarried the polygamist, she was living in another state with Robyn and Robyn's siblings. And then that man had his first family in a whole different state where he spent the majority of his time. You talk to any fans who have deep dived into this and they'll basically tell you Robyn's family sounds more like a weekend family than a polygamous family. So it's very weird that she kind of positions herself like this Oregon Trail polygamist Mormon original kind of thing when that doesn't appear to be the case. And bonus mention, which just has nothing to do with manipulation and everything to do, well, it kind of does, with me thinking she's disgusting. She said on camera in that episode, I think it's season 8, maybe seasons 8 or 9, I don't know. Anyway, Robyn says on camera, when the anthropologists who come to stay with them, they're talking about, we don't have children, we don't want children. Robyn says on camera, I don't want my children hearing this. I don't want them to know that they have the option not to have children, that they have the choice not to have children. A mother of daughters. Wow. Anyway, I think she and Cody deserve each other. I think that Christine and Janelle were 100% correct when they said that Cody and Robyn had found their soulmates. I think that that is probably true.